Alright, internets. Today's project is to lay a drain for the sump pump and our gutter system. I have 4-inch drainage tile and stone here, and I'm currently digging a trench over to where the old line for the sump pump was. So you can see they had PVC pipe in here. The sump pump discharged, and there was a metal bucket here, as you can see I tore up, which was filled with dirt, so the whole line was backed up. See, there's dirt down in this hole, and I don't know how far back the dirt goes, but I'm going to cut the pipe up near the house, and hopefully the pipe will not be filled with dirt up there. I am then going to run 4-inch drainage tile, perforated, surrounded with stone all the way down to this point, across the yard, out to that tree line over there, where I will be digging a ditch to discharge it. That will get all the water far away from the house and also stop this backyard from flooding by having the ditch back there, which will go into a culvert which goes up to the road. So that's the project for today. I'll come back with periodic updates. I got a lot of digging to do. Talk to you soon. Time for another update. It's the following day. I didn't get a video in last night, but I got the trench dug 100 feet last night. Got the first pipe just laid in there roughly. I'm gonna have to pull it out to lay some stone in there. But there it's gonna hook up to the gutter. You can see the sump pump old line coming up to here. I'm gonna cut that and throw an attachment on to get it into this 4-inch drain tile. And then it's gonna come down here. Now that's the old PVC pipe that was clogged to about halfway down this hill here. It was filled up with stone and dirt the rest of the way. So I cut that out and it's clear out to there. I checked it coming out of the house. So it's gonna run down this drain tile, and we got a pretty good drop here going down. I didn't expect it, but decent drop. Got a huge piece of metal out of the ground. But we're gonna come down here, yeah, to just behind the gazebo here. It's about 100 feet, and there's the end of the line. And I've started in a little this morning. It's gonna be a bit harder today. I got a lot more roots to deal with because I'm right next to a tree line here. So I got at least one big root that I'm gonna have to cut through, but so far it's ripping them right out pretty good. It's nothing too massive. It's an inch or two in diameter and it rips right through those. So I'm gonna keep going. I gotta get up to the other side of the shed here where that tree line starts, and that's where I'm gonna terminate it and dig out a small ditch to go the rest of the way. So I'm gonna get on this and I'll have another update probably once I finish up this section of the digging. Okay, this is day 3 update. I got the rest of my pipe dug. Rather than just stopping at 175, I decided to take it the full 200 feet and then I'll put a ditch in after that. Had a lot of decent sized roots in here, dug up some random things like that tire, a lot of concrete. This used to be an old ditch that they filled in. I guess it was about 3 foot deep and they filled it in. But you see I'm deep enough for this pipe. I've already started this morning going through laying stone in the bottom of my trench. I have already spliced into the old sump pump line. It was clogged about halfway up it, but I have, coming off my gutter here, I have my 4-inch tile coming off the gutter. I have the attachment for the gutter there. Here underneath this, here is a Y hooking into my sump pump line. And while it goes downhill, I'm just laying in, this would be deeper up here, cover up this pipe. But I have stone laying in the bottom of this for the pipe to sit on, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna do the whole way down, and then I'm gonna lay my pipe in, splice it in down there, and start laying stone on top of it. So I'll have another update soon. Hopefully today goes a little bit smoother than the other 2 days because I don't have to dig into roots and have other distractions. So, be back soon. Quick update this morning. I have this first little part filled up with stone. I have a bedding of stone all the way down to the gazebo, which is the first 100 feet of pipe. I'm gonna get this first 100 feet laid in and stoned and covered over so that I can actually get across the yard because there's not a lot of room to work on the other side with it next to the tree line. So that will make it easier to carry stone across the yard if I do this. So I'm gonna get this going and I'll be back probably after I get the first 100 feet covered over. Another update, it's nearing the end of the day. I got all of the stone down on the bottom, pipe all the way down. I had to dig another 3 feet down there. The end there wasn't quite long enough trench, but stone's on the bottom, pipes in. We got stone over most of this first 50 feet here, 75 feet probably. We're covered in with stone. First 50 feet or so, we have dirt over it. Top part here leveled off. This bottom here, I need to do some more back dragging. We're down here you see we're putting this filter fabric over the stone to stop, well, it won't stop it, but slow the mixture of the dirt with the stone. Give it a little bit more longevity so that when the rain pounds down, it can still go around that filter fabric if it clogs up, but it won't, will slow down that mixture of the dirt with the stone a little, hopefully. I know it's not really needed, but it should help a bit. Like I said, up here, pretty much all ready for grass seed. Just gotta rake it out. Got the concrete slabs back in. These are all gonna be ripped up next year. Have a huge concrete patio here, so it doesn't really matter how they look as long as they're not moving, and we can level it off with dirt for this year. I'm probably not gonna have enough stone, probably gonna need more, but hoping to get the stone in today, and tomorrow I'll come through with the filter fabric and I get more stone later in the week and finish off by next weekend. I'm gonna keep going. If it's enough daylight, I'll have another update at the end of the day with the stone in. Alright, I didn't get an update in last night because it got too dark, but here's my update for day 4 or 5. I don't remember anymore, they're blending together. But we got this covered over. Not sure if that was on the last video. We got all 200 feet of the filter cloth in and covered with dirt. I just got to backfill it. It's just lightly covered with dirt to hold it down for now. I gotta pick up these big rocks. You see I already have a bucket right there full. But once I get all the rocks picked up, all the roots, we can start back dragging, making this look pretty. And then after that's all done, dig the ditch, and we'll be done with this project after I seed it, of course, and rake it. But I'm gonna get onto this, and my next update will probably be after everything is backfilled and seeded. Quick update here. It's been about a week since we worked on this project. I got finished leveling off the dirt. I got all pulled back over the hole. There's a few high spots in here. I got a lot of dirt to carry away, a lot of rocks still to pick up that I found when I was back dragging. That big rock over there I moved. A couple of these size rocks. See, it's about, size of my foot in length. So I got a bit of work today. My goal here is to get this all leveled out, raked and seeded, and then we'll go from there. That's a quick update. I had a rock sticking out here. Figured it'd keep coming up, so I might as well take it out now while I have it tore up. It's a bit bigger than I anticipated, as you can see. About 3/4 of the bucket size. I think probably weighs a couple 100 pounds at least. Barely even roll it into the bucket. I had a small one right next to it here. I say small, but see my foot for comparison. This thing is bigger than my torso. So another update soon. All right, we got everything done. You can see it's about a week after. But we got everything seeded. We got some fertilizer down, a little extra spillage there, but it'll be fine. Got a little muddy here, so we have some footprints. But everything's seeded. I'll put a fertilizer down just because the grass wasn't growing too well here to begin with. Mostly clay in the soil. There's not a lot of nutrients. And the trees suck out a lot of what's here. So it's all good. It's gonna grow up nicely, hopefully, like this area did. And I'll show you down here. We have a pile of dirt there. I was able to fill in the pond over here and a hole next to the house, which I'll show you. But over here, got the pipe terminating into so section here, which I will widen this out a little and drag it down to right there where there is a culvert that runs out to the road. So that'll get the water away from the house. Did have decent rain today. Didn't see anything flowing through it, but the ground was pretty dry. We hadn't had rain in a good month or so, so it took a while for it to actually soak in. I don't think it reached down to the pipe. As you see, I dumped a few buckets of dirt there because there's a low spot where they used to have a pool. This pond here, that's all filled in now. Just got to level it off. And what is about a 3-foot deep hole filled in with dirt, and I got to level that off because there's no gutters on this side of the house and everything falls right there, which we will be getting gutters here in the next month or so, which will take care of that. Now, really quickly before I wrap up this video, I just want to show you some interesting stuff we found digging out of the ground besides the giant rocks. You can see here we had a few random pieces of PVC pipe from the old system, golf ball, tire, giant piece of metal from nowheres, old stakes that they used to have in the ground from falls, little Hot Wheels car, van, bottle, Pepsi bottle. So a lot of interesting stuff in there. Not sure what that is, probably an old hockey stick or something. But a lot of random stuff we dug out of the ground. So I'm gonna wrap this up all together. I think it was a good project. Should take care of our water problem with the sump pump, give water a place to run, and at least the gutters off this side of the house. Eventually, when I get gutters on that side, I'll tie them into it with a Y. But that's about it. Hope you enjoyed. See you again soon with another video.